This video is brought to you by
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi! Yeah!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another FretroView. My name is Fret and today's game we'll be going over Crazy Taxi. Now, Crazy Taxi is one of the first games I got when I got my Sega DreamCast. It wasn't the first would be Sonic Adventure. Love that game. Covering it soon, but Crazy Taxi was one of, I think it was actually the second game I got when I got the Dreamcast. And I did not know anything about Crazy Taxi when I first got this game. I knew it was in the arcade because I seen it when I went to the arcade at the mall, but I never played it. It looked fun, but I was never into driving games back then. It was either fighting games, adventure games, role-playing games, stuff like that. But Crazy Taxi, I knew it was a good game, and that's why I went ahead and got it as a kid. And I'm glad I made that decision. Going back and thinking about it now, I'm terrible at this game. Always was, still am. Not good at it at all. But yeah, as you can see here, you got several modes to play in. There's arcade, original, crazy box. I like crazy box mode. That basically teaches you how to play the game. So gameplay wise, it's your standard driving game. Premise of the game is you're a cabbie. You have 4 cabbies here. You got Axel, Beady Joe, Jenna, and then Gus. Now there's no difference between these drivers. They're all the same. The only thing that's different about them is basically cosmetic. Like, I think they all have convertibles, but like Beady Joe has a Cadillac. I think Gus has like an old-timey cab from like the 60s or whatever. So yeah, just different cars, differently. They all perform the same though. Now the premise of the game is you pick up somebody and you drive them to their destination essentially, but you want to get them there as fast as possible. There is a timer you can see at the top left hand side of the screen, and that is the timer for the entire stage, like how much time you have for the entire game, or game time is what it says. Now the person you pick up also has a timer, and that's the timer that they have or that they give you before they bail out and not pay you. So the point of the game is to get your passengers there as fast as possible, and then you get your fare, and you pick somebody else up, and you do the same thing. You do that until time runs out. Now there's 3 types of passengers. You have the green symbol above their head. There's an orange symbol and then a red symbol. Green is the easiest, I believe, with orange being like middle ground and red being the hardest. Now when I say hardest, I mean red means their destination is furthest away. So green may take you like 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds to make it there, where a orange might be, maybe a minute or so, and then the red being the furthest away. Now I'm not sure about those numbers. That's just me estimating, but basically red being the furthest, green being the closest. And now when you're en route, you can get tips. Now getting tips is where the crazy in Crazy Taxi comes in, because in order to get these tips you want to perform all kinds of crazy maneuvers and stuff. One way to get tips is you drive close to like cars and pass them up. You get tips that way. And then getting airtime, so hitting ramps and things like that, jumping over things, gets you tips. What else? Oh, performing drifts. stuff like that. There's also a maneuver where you can get a boost, so you can hit higher jumps and whatnot. Yeah, learning. Now on the overworld, there's just one giant map. So think of, looks like you're like in New York or something, but imagine that, just like a giant city that they throw you in and you pick up fares and like drive people around. So it's just one giant map. As you can see, I suck at this game. I think I got a D. Yep, class D. No worries, I've always been terrible at this game. So yeah, and then you play until you do that until you run out of time, and then you just redo it all over again. As I was saying, you pick up people. It's one big map. I think the only difference between arcade and original mode is that arcade mode makes that map smaller, so you don't have access to the entire map. Original mode, I believe you have access to the entire map. That could be switched around, I'm not sure. But it's something like that. That's the only difference between arcade and original. Crazy Box mode, which being my favorite mode, is kind of like a challenge mode. So you perform different challenges to complete those challenges, and then you get a score, and then you move on to the next challenge. Those challenges being like doing a jump that's over 500 feet or something like that, or getting 4 passengers to their destination within like a time limit, doing a drift for like over like 5 seconds or something like that. Just a little different challenge. It also teaches you how to play the game, which I enjoyed. Now as a kid, I believe I remember doing all this, but when I was playing it just recently, a couple of days ago, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I remember bits and pieces, but I'll let you guys know one thing that I totally forgot. For all you youngsters out there, back in the day when you were playing a driving game, like it was all manual. Like, they had automatic gear for some cars, but you can also select manual or like stick shift, and that's kind of what all these cars are, is a stick shift. Because like in modern games, when you hit reverse or brake, it automatically puts you in reverse once the car comes to a complete stop. This game and most games back in the day do not do that. You literally have a brake button, and then you have to shift gear into reverse, which I forgot. And I forgot how to do. It may be up here on the footage, but I slammed into a wall and I needed to go in reverse, and I could not figure out how to do it. It took me a while, and even when I did it, I didn't know what button I pressed to do it. It's one of the face buttons, maybe the D-pad, but it took me a while, and I lost a lot of time trying to figure it out. In one of my later playthroughs, I figured it out. I can't remember what button it is now. My brain just doesn't work anymore. But things like that. So, and I actually like that in the game. Makes it more interactive. And when you're performing all the tricks and maneuvers, you have to do a lot of shifting and accelerating. And like I said, it makes it more interactive, so you really feel like you're driving this car. I really like it. Thumbs up all the way. Gameplay wise, yeah, the game, it feels really great. Acceleration feels good. The car motion feels good. The braking, once you learn how to do all the tricks like the drifting and the hard stops, drifting isn't too hard to do. Once you do it in the challenge mode, I was really getting good at it. I was still afraid to use it during the actual gameplay because I figured I'd mess up. I wasn't good at drifting. I could do it, but I wasn't good at it. And when I say good, I mean like drifting to the point where you stopped in front of a customer without like overshooting and like missing them completely and then having to, waste time to drive up to them. So I never really used drifting like when I was playing the game. I every time I try, I will slam into something. So it wasn't ideal for me. So I drove regular. My main way of getting points was like passing people on the street, like without hitting them, which inevitably I would mess that up too because I was terrible at driving and I'm just hitting everything. I could go for a little bit without hitting something, but I would eventually just start smashing into everything because I don't know how to brake. But I guess I need to know how to do that. Other than that, that about covers it. I know one thing I noticed is the game, like the people don't really change. Like, I don't know if you notice in the gameplay, like there's always these 3 NPCs right in the front. And I thought they would all have different destinations, like each time you turn on the game, but it seems to be the same destination every single time. So if you want to have varied play, I guess you would just have to drive by certain people and only pick up, I guess you literally have to pick up different people if you want to have a different play experience. Because I just kept picking up these same 3 people and they all kept wanting me to take them to the same place, which I thought was awkward. I thought it would just be random, but I guess not. Now, as I said, this is one giant map, so you can find different ways. Like, you don't have to follow the green arrow in the middle of the screen. If you play this game a lot and you learn this map, there is all kinds of shortcuts and little secrets that you can find out to get these people to their destination faster. Like, there's a giant bridge, you can jump over that to get to the other side of the island. There's garages or parking garages you can drive through, all kinds of stuff. Some stuff I did find, but I've never, like I said, I'm not good at this game, so I never really found all of the secrets, but I'm assuming it's jam-packed with stuff like that. Like I said, driving through the parks. One thing I should tell you, if you notice on the footage here, the game, so gameplay wise, you can crash the car, but you can't crash the car. So what I mean is there is collision. So when you're driving, you can collide with other vehicles, but the cars do not crash. You'll collide, you may push a car out the way, but it won't swerve and hit something and then burst into flames. That game strays away from this, so it's not, so basically no violence. It's like bumper cars essentially. You cannot collide with human beings. Anytime you get close to a human going fast, or I say at a faster speed, they will jump out of the way. Even if you do find some way to collide with them, you won't. The car will just go through them and they'll just make their jumping out of the way animation. So that's pretty cool. It keeps the game family fun, safe, no gore, no guts, which is good. It keeps the vibe of the game, upbeat, and yeah, pretty good. I do like all the voiceovers for the game. The voice acting is pretty good. Most of the NPCs speak when you stop to pick them up, and they'll say, "Hey, what's up?" or "Hey, let's get this ride going." And all of the characters, your drivers, they speak. They all have voice actors as well. Done pretty well. I like it. Like I said, it keeps the mood of the game going. Is that the word I look for? Mood? Yeah. Yeah. Very good game. I do like the graphics. For the time, this was very nice. Frame rate solid. It's really clean. The only thing, even for the time, the game holds up to this day. As I look at it now, I'll put better shots or images up as we go, but the game is clean, man. It's chef's kiss. They really did a good job with this one. The textures for the time were pretty decent. You can tell this really looks like what's that city from Sonic the Hedgehog? I can't. Why? Dang it. I don't know if you guys will see that. This may get cut. I forgot to put this on Do Not Disturb mode, and I just got a notification. So we'll give it some time, and I'll probably cut this out. So if there's a jump cut, that's why. One What else? Oh, we went over. I done lost my train of thought. Oh. All right. Yeah. So that's that. I should probably work on this camera angle a little bit better. I keep scooting over here. Yeah. Oh, I was going over the graphics. The colors, vibrant. Love it. Like I said, frame rate is nice. The only thing that I can think of, there's really no negatives. The only negative thing I don't like about this game is they don't have a mode where there's no time limit. I don't know if there's a cheat code or something that takes the time limit away, because I would really love to just drive in this game. And, you know, I have more time to practice as well. So I can get good and possibly learn the map, because as you guys can see, I'm terrible, and I can't get any score above a D. And I know it's because I'm terrible at the game. I get it. But I wish there was just a place where I could drive around and practice without a time limit. That would be great. And I could actually probably get good at the game. But other than that, yeah, the game is pretty solid. I had a heck of a time playing this. I remember having fun as a kid, and I was having a blast just a few days ago when I was getting this footage. Like, I didn't want to stop playing. I was like, yo, this game is great. The music is great. The background music, there's a lot of Offspring. I don't know if you know the band, but I would never know who Offspring. Well, I would have known because I've heard their music outside this game, but I wouldn't have known that was them in this game. But yes, a lot of Offspring, and it's nice. Dude, the music is great. I'm sure you heard it in the intro. Gets you really hyped, and it really sets the tone for this game, like to a T. So background music is good. It'll get you hyped, and you'll be raring to go once that goes up, or queues up. I should say. And yeah, that's about it for Crazy Taxi. It's not a really complicated game. Really enjoyable. I recommend it highly. If you can find a copy, scoop it up, man. I do know that Sega was working, or they announced they were going to work on a remake of this. Hopefully they do follow through, because they really do need to like redo this or remake this game, because it's fantastic, and it's a shame they haven't done it yet. Like, this is a fantastic IP to just let go to waste. Just add some more drivers, maybe do a mode where there's no time limit, put some multiplayer or online play on there, and bam, you got yourself a pretty good remake. So yeah, thumbs up. This game is great. Recommend it, highly recommend it. So what we'll do now is I'll shut my mouth and let you guys have a look and listen to some of the gameplay here, and we'll be back.
Go! It's okay, just drive.
You gon' love this.
Let's go!
Shut up and lose your
That
butt.
hurt! Pay more attention! I'll be more careful! Let's go!
Right on.
Let's go!
Right on.
I'll do this! Let's go!
Well, come on. Let's get going. Come on, get it.
Thanks. Come on, let's move.
Yeah, party time.
Whoa, you're one hell of a
Nothing I
driver.
can't handle.
Four left.
To the rescue. Just drive. Yeah, party time. I am the best. That was awesome.
Ready to go. Taxi exit.
To rescue.
You know what you're doing. Just drive.
Yeah, we be on our way.
Whoa, you're one hell of a driver.
2 more!
Yo, hop
You're
in.
styling. Just drive.
Yeah, we be on our way.
Oh! That was some serious speed.
Nothing I can't handle.
The last one! Overtime starting out.
Yo, hop
You know
in.
what you're doing.
You gon' love this.
Hey, you're out of time. Let's give it another go. Good luck. Ready? Go!
To the rescue.
Hey, come on, let's move.
It's party time.
Whoa, that was some serious driving.
4 left.
Hey.
Like, are we leaving today?
Hey, watch it. Let's go.
You gon' love this.
I am fixed. That's the way to
Three to go.
so bad.
Yo, hop
You're
in.
styling. Just go.
Yeah, we be on our way.
I am best.
That was hell of fast. 2 more!
Like, are we leaving today?
Hey, what? Get me out of here. Whoa!
Party time.
Whoa! I am best. Wow! I am
The last one!
Come on, get it.
Good job! Hey, you're out of time.
Ooh, you gon'
Let's give it another go.
It's up to you, baby. Let's go.
shut up and move your butt.
Let's go.
Come on, let's get going.
Excellent, baby. Keep it up.
Cool, you did it. No new records here. We've got a new record. Don't stop now. Flag. Ready? Go! Time's run out. Cool, you did it. No new record. Go!
Street.
Yeah, we be on our way.
Make a left.
Right on.
Go that way.
Shut up and move your butt.
Make a right.
Yo, stay in your seat.
Time's run out.
Let's go.
That way.
Hey,
Make a right.
you're out of
Stay in
time.
your seat.
Let's give it another go. Good luck. Ready? Go!
Okay, just drive.
Yeah, we be on our way.
Make a right.
Right on.
Go that way.
Shut up and move your butt.
Make a left.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey,
Make a right.
time.
Let's get
Let's give it baby next time.
All right. Yeah, so that's Crazy Taxi. Really, really good game. I enjoyed it immensely. Still enjoy it. I cannot really explain how fun this game is. Too bad it's not multiplayer. Like even back then, me and my wife would have loved to have, gone at it in this game. See who she probably would have beat me because, as you guys see, I'm terrible at this game. But if they had like a versus mode to see who can get the most money, that'd have been a good mode. Maybe they can add that. But yeah, not much more to say about this one. So I guess we'll end it here before I start rambling, as I always do. Yeah, so if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, bye-bye.